Hi class, this is number 6 on chapter 14. This is a very long question. Hopefully I can finish within 10 minutes. Um, my chair is really noisy. Consider the competitive market for sports jackets. The following graph shows the marginal cost, average total cost, and the average variable cost curve for a typical firm in the industry. So it looks like this. For the following, for each price in the following table, use the graph to determine the number of jackets this firm will produce in order to maximize its profit. Assumes that when the price is exactly equal to the average variable cost, the firm's difference between producing zero jacket and the profit maximizing quantity, also indicating whether the firm will produce shutdown or be indifference between the two in the short run. Lastly, determine whether it will make a profit, loss, or break even at each price. Alright, so let's try this. So when the price is at $15, so what you want to do, look at your marginal cost curve. That will determine where the production quantity is. So at 15 is right here. So at 15, we're gonna want to be produced at 30 unit. So quantity is 30. Now, for any company, if your price is below your average variable cost, so if your marginal revenue, which is, or the price, which is what, $15, below the average variable cost. Now, if you look at the 30 unit over here, our price is 15, but your average variable cost over here is almost at 30. That means for every one you produce, it costs you $30, but you can only sell for 15. So why even sell it at all? Don't even sell anything. Just shut down. So in this, if this is the company, we're going to shut down and don't produce anything, and because we have a loss over here. Now at the next one at 20, so 20, we're going to look at this over here. So 20, our quantity will be 40,000. So produce 40,000. Now at 40,000, we're at this point, we're still below our average variable cost. So we also shut down, and because we're losing money. At 25, we're at this point, so we're just intersecting with average variable cost. So that's 45,000 unit, and we are in difference. So either shut down or produce, and this one actually we're still losing money. The reason why it's losing money because you gotta compare it to your average total cost. So even though you're breaking even on the average variable cost, but compared to your total cost, you are still losing money. Okay, so losing money, and at 55 will be this point over here. So that's a 60,000 unit. And this one we should let me see. I want to get this one right. Don't want to miss on the first try. Either shut down or produce. Now this price produce a shutdown in the short run or long run. Good question. Assuming this is short run or long run. Yeah, what the hell, produce then. And this is break even because we're intersecting with the average total cost curve. Alright, I'm just not sure about this one. Okay, so next one is 70. At price of 70, we produce 65,000 unit. 65,000 unit. We'll produce this one, actually making a profit. And last one, $85. $85 producing 70,000 unit. This we choose to produce because we're also making a profit. Alright, let's hope we got it on this one. On the following graph, use the orange point to plot the points along the portion of the firm's short run supply curve that correspond to the price with a positive output. Okay, so for the short run supply curve, Now for the short and supply curve, this actually, you don't have to look at the table. Those information is important, but we don't have to. Just remember for the short and supply curve, is any portion of your marginal cost curve, so the blue line, the orange line over here, that's above our average variable cost. So the short run supply curve is your marginal cost curve above your average variable cost. So the first point is right here, 45 and 25. So 45, yeah, 25. Now second point is going to be 50, 60 and 55. So 60, 55. The next point is 65 and 70. Yes, okay, so 65 and 70. The last point, 70 and 85. So 70, 85. Alright, so that's that. Man, there's still more. On the following graph, use the orange points to plot the points around the portion of industry showing supply curve that corresponding to the price where it is positive. Output, you are given more points to plot you need. Man, then place the black points until you get the short-term equilibrium price. This question is so long. The industries, how many companies do we have? There are 8 companies. Okay. So we use 8 times our individual company quantity. So for the first one will be, this is what, 45. So 45 times 8, let me see what that is. 45, calculator on my iPhone, 45 times 8, that's 360. So 360 at, how much is that? $25. So 360 at $25. First point. Now the second point is this right here. So 60, 8 companies. So 60 times 8, that's 480 at $55. So 480 at $55. And then next would be 65 times 8, that's 520 at $70. 520 $70. And last one is 70. So 70 times 8, that's 560. 560 at $85. So 560 $85. Make sure that's right. Yep. Okay. All right. And then indicating the price. So the price is intersection between a supply demand curve. So this will be the price. Okay. All right. So at the current short run market price, the firm will produce in the short run. In the long run, firm will either enter or exit. This is one of the conditions for perfect competition. So you guys want to remember this, that in the long run, nobody make any profit and nobody lose any money. So in the long run, there is no entry, there is no exit. That's only for perfect competition. Okay, so grade it now. Let's hopefully get it right. Ooh, so close. No, what happened? Ready? Oh, they're tricky. Okay, guys, the right answer should be 0. The reason why it's 0, because if you shut down, you don't produce anything. Therefore 0. Okay, so this is also 0. So shut down, and then for this one, it should be either 0 or 45,000. Okay, so that's where I got it wrong. All right, so that's how I do number 6 on chapter 14. That's a very long question. So pace yourself, and then have any question, let me know. All right, guys, good luck.